Now, the Asian Development Bank has also been a key partner, and here to share an impressive case study of success in China is Dave Shelton, the Senior Transport Specialist of Road Safety for the ADB. Dave.
Thank you, Natalie. It's a great honour for ADB to be joining this webinar today. We've got so many things that we'd love to say about IRAP, but I really wanted to start by recognising what we see as a key enabler that's often underappreciated when we look at the achievements we're celebrating today, and that is the courage and the determination of the decision makers within our client governments who have supported investment in infrastructure, supported spending that limited resource that we have, money. They're taking out loans to invest in road safety. We find so many governments who are not prepared to step up to the plate and do that. But the only reason we have the results here today is because of the leadership of those governments who have seen the issues and been determined enough to secure the funding, whether through their own government's budgets or through loans, to make it happen. So IRAP is exceptional in guiding how we make those investments and targeting them well. But what we need is more of these courageous leaders to take us through to 2030. I would echo the comments about IRAP changing the thinking within our developing member countries and certainly changing the thinking within the bank itself. At ADB, IRAP is increasingly becoming the standard expectation for performance measurement in our road improvements. I'm going to talk about one particular project here, a very impressive project delivered in Shaanxi province in Western China. One of the great things about working in countries like China is that the populations, even in one province, are so large that the savings in lives and injuries that we can make with one project are extraordinary. 44 million people in Shaanxi province. This Shaanxi Mountain Road Safety Demonstration Project was the first application of IRAP by ADB using star rating assessments to set the quantitative infrastructure safety targets and indicators for a large loan. Prior to this, Shaanxi province had death and injury rates which were several times higher than the average across the provinces of China. Which we know is really struggling with road safety, so that is not a good record. What did we do there? Well, there were three major components, major upgrades to trunk roads. Importantly, the second component was a large, over 500 kilometres of road crash reduction improvements. So if you like, black spot investment on a substantial amount of rural roads. And then thirdly was to increase the capacity within their provincial transport department. Strengthening its road safety capacity overall. You can see the results in this slide. 33% reduction in deaths, 53% reduction in injuries. We're getting used to this from IRAP. This is what we expect from IRAP, and I think that's a great thing. We can actually guarantee our governments who are making investments that they will get the results if they can stick to the tools and implement them well. So I wanted to call out a couple of the important innovations from this particular project that worth noting here. Firstly, this project really positions road safety as the primary focus of a large-scale infrastructure investment and making it the first time that we've done that. We could not have done that without the IRAP tools. We use the IRAP methodology very explicitly to demonstrate the costs and benefits. We're a bank after all, so we make decisions based on benefits and costs. And if you cannot quantify something in the manner that IRAP does, then you will not be successful in securing those dollars. It implemented an innovative approach also to bringing together safety education and awareness. In fact, police and the education were initially a poor part of this project, but the police in Shaanxi province, seeing what was happening, came along and said they wanted to be part of it. They got involved at their own cost and really resulted in some exceptional integrating work between police and the road authority, which is one of the most difficult things we find to do anywhere. And of course, the project demonstrated as a result the value of combining those infrastructure improvements with the behaviour change interventions. So this project, most importantly, really is a celebration of bringing together infrastructure improvements with other elements of the safe system approach to show what can be done and benefit a huge number of people in China. Thanks very much, Natalie.